This time last year, exactly, I think I was in Mexico City competing for a 3x3 World Tour Championship.
You know, last year went undrafted in the NBA draft. You know, I decided to go with the Houston Rockets and shot my way on that roster, so I'm trying to do the same here.
This time last year, I was in camp with the Detroit Pistons, fighting for a spot. And unfortunately, I didn't make it. It was my third go-around with trying out for a team, and which is the reason why I'm wearing 4 right now, because I've failed 4 times, and I'm trying to make this 5th one and go around pretty well. So,
you know, now being here in this situation, it's a blessing, as always. And, you know, I just have to, you know, keep working. And, you know, I'm thanking God every day just for giving me the opportunity to wake up and, you know, come and do something that I love.
Toronto Raptors have been a big part of his life from the time he was a little guy. And so it probably, in a lot of ways, means more to him than maybe any other guys here, just because of his exposure to it from the time he was a little kid. So it's a great thrill for him to have this opportunity. So I'm excited for him.
Welcome to Victoria, British Columbia. Day 1 of training camp for the Toronto Raptors as they get set to embark on the 2017-18 season.
Two-a-days, conditioning, and a lot of hard work, and it's a grind. Like, a lot of people think training camp is just that week, but I mean, it's all preseason, you know, until your first game of the regular season, you're in training camp.
Last year was like, you know, it was new for me, and you know, I mean, second year around, I think I kind of get a sense more of like what's going on and understanding like why we doing certain stuff, and getting prepared.
It's different coming to a new team and doing it, so it's kind of like that real first day of school feeling, because there's so many guys you get to really spend real time with instead of just kind of like a couple workouts here and there and texts and things like that, and then just kind of getting to know everybody's personality. And it's a great group of guys, it makes it even easier, but it's still camp though. It's still 2 a days, you're still gonna get tired no matter how hard you work in the summer. That's what the grind is for. It's supposed to be hard so that everything else is easy.
When you put a lot of work in the summer, man, like you're just excited about the development and you know how you improve and you know, I just love the process, man. I like the process of just getting better and knowing that like I'm working on this and like now I'm doing it better. So like I think it's just a sense of like satisfaction, like just in the fact that like you know you're working hard and you know that, you know, it's gonna pay off.
Things that helped me was I understood the situation, right? And I think that sometimes, I mean, these guys, they sign papers, but at the end of the day, that paper doesn't guarantee you anything other than a chance to make the team. So I think that you just gotta have a type of hunger about you and just a type of attitude that you're gonna try to make it every single day, not just one day, not one practice session, not one game. It's every single day on and off the court. You have to do everything in your power to crack that spot and to try to make the team, let alone make the rotation. So I just think that, you know, that would be my advice, is to play like your life depends on it, because in some way or form it does.
We're so happy to have the western coast of Canada behind us the way you are, and we're excited to be in the city of Victoria, and I hope you have a fun night. Thank you very much.
Oh man, this has been a dream since I was a kid. Just being able to be in the league. I mean, I was excited to get a summer league offer. I mean, now I'm here in training camp fighting for a NBA contract, like an NBA roster spot, and it's I mean, it's something that I've always dreamed of, and like I said, it's something that I need, and I mean, I'm gonna go at it each day with that mindset like I needed, and I'm gonna leave it all on the court and let the rest take care of itself.
This is my goal in life is to play in this league, and I really have the confidence I belong. So you just got to have that confidence and maintain it regardless of what happens.
Man, you have no idea, man. I mean, it sucks to hear that saying that you're not gonna make this team at the end of the preseason. So I don't want to hear that ever again, man. I promise you that.
It's like, one or two, dreams completed for me. I'm playing for the national team and then, playing here for Toronto right now. And just to have this opportunity, like I said, has been tremendous for me. And I'm just going to try to keep the ball rolling, and I don't think that I'm satisfied with just coming to camp. The camp invite is great, but I want to make this team. That'll be really when that dream is solidified for me. So, but I feel good, and I'm really enjoying the day today.
We've had a great time in Victoria. You guys are an amazing city. Awesome for us, in Toronto coming out here, so thank you for the support, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
Hey, play the clip. What's up, Uncle Jim?
Welcome to Hawaii. As is the custom here, we say aloha.
Aloha for the clip, man. First time in Hawaii, this finna be a breeze. Yeah, baby.
NBA bringing games to places that don't necessarily and regularly get regular season games. They do that in the preseason. We go to all corners of North America and Europe at times. The NBA really doing a nice job in that regard.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Can you see my face? It feels good, man. We're working hard in the preseason, and coming here, it's kind of, help us mentally too. You're gonna wake up in the morning, you're gonna still go work hard, and then come back and relax a little bit on the beach. For training camp, I think it's perfect.
I think it's amazing, especially with the way the organization is, allowing the players to bring their families out and do everything they can to make them feel at home, feel a part of the organization with team dinners, just meetings, stuff like that. It's crazy. It's unbelievable, obviously, to get paid to work here, right? There's a lot of obligations we have to do, but for this to be work for us is pretty special. Being in Hawaii, you get the day after practice, really go out, lay out by the beach, do some fun things, take your mind off of what's coming up. But it's just fun, When you think of Hawaii, you think of relaxing, and when you get both relaxing and basketball together, you can't ask for anything better.
Is this kind of like a Disney story for you? Your first game as GM going to be back here in Hawaii?
I don't know about Disney story, but proud to obviously be from Hawaii, and a great opportunity to bring the Raptors to Hawaii and give the people here something that, growing up, I remember the Lakers coming to training camp, and that's always really memorable, I think, for the basketball community and just in general to have a professional sports team come.
If I bring her to buy it, you
I think more than anything, it's, being proud to be from here. I think I want everyone to have a good time, and I want to make sure that they walk away feeling like it was a very memorable experience for them.
All right, Uncle Jim, the man that brought us over to Hawaii, best GM in the league.
What's up, Kyle Lowry?
Oh, hi, Bobby.
I'll let you do your stuff. Good to see you. Oh no! Uncle Bong, what's up, Makai? What's up, man? What's up?
My mom knows where I am.
No, you're good. There's gonna be people in there that gotta be taller. How's it going, man? You ready? All right. Oh, like everyone's, you wanna play in the NBA. I think they always ask these guys, what's the point when you realize you were gonna play in the NBA? And then I think the question for everyone else is, what's the point you realize you were never gonna play in the NBA? So no, growing up, I think you always you want to achieve what's next. You want to play in middle school, you want to play in high school, you want to play on varsity, you want to play in college. And so ever since I can remember, basketball was a part of my life.
Head up, head up. Switch.
Our high school team and our AAU team kind of, maybe it was a coincidence or kind of a perfect storm, but we had a couple kids who were really good and we all played and we went to the mainland, and that's what we call the continental U.S. and we played in California, we played in Las Vegas, we went to Europe, and so I think it started to broaden our horizons a little bit about where basketball could take you, and I guess maybe that's kind of like the cool theme of this is like look where it's taking me now.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go Raptors!
Our goal is that little concrete box. This old lookout tower for the World War II. See it to the left?
The people on the top?
Yeah.
You guys not selling shirts? I made it.
They call Hawaii paradise for a reason, and so the positives of that are you really don't have a ton of cares. You don't necessarily see the bigger picture outside of Hawaii or outside of the little town you grew up in. So it's also interesting that I think no matter where you come from, you always are interested in what's not where you're from. And so as much as I loved being here, I definitely wanted to explore more, and whether it was the opportunities I had through basketball to travel around the world, I knew there was to some degree this larger world out there. I didn't necessarily know what it was, and so going to college away from here, working away from here, traveling away from here, there was always some pull and some interest from my end to do that.
DeRozan, despite the presence of two much bigger players, able to get inside and score at 18-14.
It makes for good competition, At the end of the day, we're all on the same team. We're trying to get better, and in a situation like this, you just have to go out there and show what you're good at. And at the end of the day, all of us are good players, so it's just a matter of what the team wants. And for me, I just got to go in there, play as hard as I can every single day, and just compete for it, and then live with the result.
And at the end of the day, it's a business, and I think everybody knows that. Off the court, it's okay to be friends and hang out and stuff like that. But once you get on the court, everybody has to know that it's a business and we're all competing for the same spot. So it's kind of like you have to come in with that mindset that even though I like this guy on the court, I can't like him. It's like a dog eat dog situation. I think just for me, I come in with the mindset just telling myself that that I need this roster spot, that I gotta have this roster spot, so I need to do whatever it takes to get this roster spot.
I think it's still an automatic brotherhood, man. Y'all put those same colors on and you come in, and as long as everybody feels like everybody's trying to help each other, it never gets to the point, and we push each other in the drills, but at the same time, when you're off and you're not in that rep, you're talking about how you can do this better, how you can help, and how you can help me, I can help you. And it's the same thing. So I think it's just about competing as hard as you can, but understanding at the same time we're on the same side.
There you have it, the final tally here. The Raptors hold on and get the win, 121-113.
What grade are you guys in? Sophomore. All sophomores? So who played basketball? You play basketball? Yeah. You're the only one? You play too?
I'll play this year, but...
No? What is this season? Did tryouts happen already?
I think it's pretty soon, yeah. Pretty soon.
Are you guys in shape? Yeah?
Yeah, because I play baseball.
So I went to college in California. I ended up living abroad in Spain for a year, and I actually played basketball there. I came back to the U.S. I actually had worked a little bit in politics in Washington, D.C., and I had an opportunity to go work for the Orlando Magic in Florida. And so I took the opportunity, made the right impressions. Some people there helped me get a job up in New York City under David Stern. Met Masai during my time in New York, working at the league. I was there for 7 years, and now this is my 5th year in Toronto, and you know, I'd known Masai for a few years before he called me to come to Toronto. And as we all know, it's a great opportunity, great city. You know, looking back on it, I'm not sure why I even really debated it as much as I did.
Right there. Hey, iClub, that is.
Yeah, that's the best
That's
one.
the best athlete award, right
Senior
there.
athlete of superior athletic ability who unselfishly and sincerely helped to promote good sportsmanship and fair play. I think you have a couple moments to sit back and put some perspective on it, but you know, I want to accomplish a lot more. We have a lot more to accomplish in Toronto with this team. Having gone through the 4 years with the team and now, you know, getting a bump up into this role, it just makes you hungry to want to, you know, win a championship here.